Well then, how's it going, everyone? I'm tired. I mean, I'm always tired, but I'm more tired than usual. Which is weird, because I slept actually pretty well today. I'm just, for some reason, tired. Yeah. I was actually not sure if I'm going to stream today, mainly because I'm still kind of, I don't know. I feel I've kind of reached the point where I'm a bit exhausted about everything with my exams and all, and I don't.
I thought this was
Yo,
Carl's
thank you
channel.
for the sub. And what do you mean this was Carl's channel? But no, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate it. Um, yeah, it just with my exams and everything. I don't think the problem for me is that streaming is stopping me from studying necessarily. I mean, it is to a certain degree, but I don't think that's. Thank you. That's. I don't think that's why I'm feeling like I don't want to stream, but it's just the stress of thinking about my exams and worrying about that, and combined with the stress of thinking about what I stream and setting everything up. It's a bit much, and considering my exams are in like 2 weeks, I think it's probably for the best if I take a break. Only until I'm done with my exams. Afterwards, I'm going to be back. Although only for a week, but that's not because I wouldn't want to stream, but simply because I'm not at home. I'm going to be on vacation the week after my exams, yeah. So, yeah, that's my plan for the next month, I guess, for August. I might, if I feel like it and feel like I have the opportunity, I might do a short stream at some point during the break, but I wouldn't bet on it. Uh, I'm thinking on Sunday doing something, maybe because I'm like literally the only one in home, but that's a different problem. But yeah, for now the plan is that I'm probably not going to do anything for the next while. Also, I should probably start the game. Does this capture? Let me check. It does. Great. The system is actually working. Uh, I know, right? That has to be illegal. Um, but yeah, last time we stumbled upon the Akano Trading Consortium, which they seem friendly. See, it even says they're friendly. Um, oh right, but they stole 2 of our systems, so maybe they aren't as friendly. Um, we just established contact with some mysterious aliens in the Gidexis system, which we codenamed New Aliens. Um, and we found a wormhole. And Right, we have this gateway. Yeah, completely friendly. Things are starting to come back to me. Okay, we have this gateway, which we could open, which connects us to this area, where we are currently building a bit of a base, I guess, like a bit of a sector for ourselves. Because we are pretty much locked in here now by Decano and the Caravan Coalition. Right. And this is where we found the new aliens. I'm starting to remember. And we are... It's not about the products, it's about the benefits of purchasing the products. What are they going to sell us? For 6 months of our society research, we're... They're going to adjust upward. Yo, Dukin, how's it going? They're going to adjust upward the trade value of our systems. But 6 months of our society research are kinda... That's not something we want to give up that easily this early on. So I think we're going to decline it. Because research is really important in Stellaris. This is how we gain technology after all. So that's not something we want to give up. Our sensors have detected a particularly clear repeating signal from the new aliens. It seems to offer our linguists excellent material for codifying the language. They are optimistic that we will be able to make some significant progress on the back of this stroke of luck. We have discovered new Geartab, the Psy aliens, which is here. And we researched destroyers, right? Sorry, I'm jumping from one point to another. That's good, because that finishes in 2 months. Geartab. I don't know why it's called Geartab. We should assign an envoy on that. So they can actually research who they are. I don't know why it's called Geartab.
Technology secured.
And we already got housing. Ooh, extraction. We have choices to be made here. Oh! I mean, that would make sense. There are a lot of references in the random star names that can appear. Gas extraction wells would give us access to exotic gases, which is good. But star holes are very good to defend ourselves. And we might need that considering we have the gateway. So I think we're going with star holes for now. You... I need a little bit more influence to build a starbase over there. Tracking the signal emitted by the mycelium proved to be a tricky business. Our puzzled scientists finally managed by using mushrooms to peer into additional dimensions. Details are scarce about what this entails, but in any case the operation was a success, and has pointed us towards the destination.
Situation log updated.
We need to get this system for this quest chain, which I don't know what that quest chain actually is. But for now I'm just going to survey again. Oh yeah, there's also this thing, the scavenger bot, which we are not going to touch. We also got something completely different. We got destroyers, which we can upgrade. I would start with a picket destroyer. One thing at a time. We are still gathering data on the alien spacecraft that was reported in the Get Access system. If this vessel is an emissary of a previously unknown alien civilization, it seems likely we must determine if they go with the grace of the spirits or if they are agents of wickedness. This first step will be to divine the language and the nature of their belief system. Right, we are religious. I almost forgot about that.
Council agenda ready.
We can start this council agenda, which gives us more spiritualist ethics attraction, and we can use this agenda, which gives more happiness, which is fine. We are holy mushrooms. But yeah, picket ships are mainly designed to protect us from projectiles. Which is good. The magnetic field of Gadaxis 2A experienced a complete reversal while it was being observed by the Myco Goblab. Oh no, I just remembered the names of our ships. This rare event has interchanged the position of the moon's magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded by the sensors of our ship, providing our scientists with a lot of valuable data. And we can make a second destroyer, which is going to be focused on
complete.
battling. Which is going to have a laser.
Anomaly found.
Research. It's going to have a laser. Laser. Another laser. Coil gun. Laser. Coil gun. Coil guns have slightly better range than lasers, which is usually why you want to have coil guns closer to the center of your ship. Or rather, you want to have lasers further out from each ship. While conducting surface scans of Gadaxis 2B, Science Officer Orjord and the crew of the Myco Goblab discovered what appears to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the moon, and exactly how this mural came to be here is a mystery. We have prepared a special project to translate the text.
Situation log updated.
I'm going to give you a random name, save you. We need a science ship in orbit, so I want my science ship to research that project. The Plush Gloshinator. I forgot about the Plush Gloshinator. You... I need more influence. Yes, but I don't actually know how this works, so I guess somehow they just become less effective at a certain range. I don't know.
Technology secured.
The discovery of fusion power allows for better reactor boosters to be fitted onto our ships. Basic combat role sounds good. But you do bring up an excellent point. Especially considering there's a special event of one of our science ships being hit by a random round just flying through space.
Star system charted.
Coil guns are actually more effective against
Special
armor and
project
hull,
complete.
while lasers are better against shields, I think. So having a mix of both is very good. Science of the Orjot has managed to partially translate the alien mural cover discovered on Gidexis 2B. The text contains a staggering amount of data, and the mural evidently serves as some sort of low-tech library. It describes in broad terms the collected technological knowledge of an alien civilization that dominated this region of the galaxy some 80 million years ago. A lot of it is already known to us, but the data does contain several promising leads for technologies we had yet to consider. There's enough data here to keep our scientists busy for decades, but we will need an orbital research facility to continue the translation efforts. Yeah, makes sense. Or actually doesn't, but game balance, I guess.
Construction complete.
Would get finished.
Construction complete.
I see.
Star system charted.
We want to expand in this direction because we want to get this system, but we also want to expand in this direction because we want this system too. Actually, we might want to get this system. We are still gathering data on the alien spacecraft that was reported. Yeah, makes sense. We are still gathering data on the alien spacecraft that was reported in the Gear-Tab system. If this vessel is an emissary of a previously unknown... Oh, this is the same text we already had for the other alien... Yeah. We are probably going to learn soon where the boundaries of this area actually is going to be. What are we currently trading? I think we're trading communications and sensor links, which is fine.
Construction
Nice.
complete.
Follow the current of cosmic energy credits, Myco, and it will take you to the truth. There's no better product than that which carries the holy seal of Numa. What do you want? Patterns in the energy flow. They are everywhere, yet no one sees. Numa alone can predict the divine ebb and flow of the stock market, and for a small donation we will share some of her wisdom with you. As always, if you need time to consider, we can notify you before we depart your territory, giving you one more chance to accept the goddess' great, generous offer. They give us a technology, but we pay energy credits. Later down the line, energy credits are not going to be a problem, and we are already pretty high on energy credits, so we can just do this.
Technology secured.
Blessings upon you, Myco, for your business brings us closer to the goddess. It just increases trade value, which is cool, I guess. Yeah, this seems about right. What are you offering us? We still don't want to give up this much society research for trade value. Well, we don't have enough influence. Oh, those are the traders. I was wondering why there are some military ships in our... Speaking of military ships, we can upgrade our fleets. Why is the plush Gloshinator not doing anything?
Vessels upgraded.
Our linguists have recently made significant progress towards decoding the language used in the signals from the new aliens. Apparently they now believe themselves to have a solid grasp of its fundamentals and promise that they will be able to report further findings soon. Okay. So far so good. Our explorers knew first contact to be a dangerous affair, but none could have predicted just how true this would be. In a violent assault, the new aliens seized our vessel, landing a boarding party before emergency FTL could be engaged. Despite our crew's valiant efforts, the attackers, a reptilian alien species, were able to overwhelm our defenses. Oh no! The last visual feeds we received before all signals cut off suggested that the enemy had captured more of the crew alive and were intent on interrogating them, probably with the intention of finding out more about us in preparation for further hostilities. That's no good. We lost one of our sign ships.
Vessels upgraded.
And apparently our head of research was on that sign ship. Well, that's no good. At least the Glagulash and Plosh Gloshinator are still around. At least they took our ship with the least funny name.
Situation log updated.
Where is that? And do we have a construction ship nearby? We do have a construction ship very nearby. So we can just get it. You should survey in that direction. And we should build an outpost here. Did a fleet just fly in there?
Council agenda available.
Did I just see a fleet somehow fly into the system? We know they aren't there anymore. Considering this thing is still here. But did it just look that way, or did they actually just fly in there? Because if so, they've made a mistake. Also, I would want to very much protect this border. Our attempts to learn more about the new aliens have so far been in vain. While we were easily able to ascertain that they clearly form part of a technologically advanced alien civilization, further facts have proven elusive, as they seem to be going to considerable effort to prevent us and any other eavesdroppers from intercepting any signals from them. We have therefore only managed to intercept small fragments of their... I'm going to check out the technology in a sec. We have therefore only managed to intercept small fragments of their language so far. However, from the glimpses we have gleaned, our linguists are confident that they will be able to decipher their communications if we can just acquire a greater sample size. We have to keep trying. But yeah, they very much don't like us, considering they took one of our ships. I think I might go with arcane deciphering. It's going to take a bit longer, but I don't think we are gaining much from knowing terraforming right now. I don't think we have an issue with colonization. In fact, I should probably colonize more, but I also should probably do more with the colony I already have, so... I try to keep my colonies relatively balanced, which there are pros and cons of that strategy. Specialization can help a lot as well, but I usually prefer having my planets just be able to manage themselves.
Anomaly found.
No, I saw them fly in there again. This is not safe. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Myco solar system. For now we have codenamed them Tower Aliens until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we must decipher it to establish communications. I don't think I have more envoys. Yeah, I think they are trying to reach the the gateway. Our crew aboard the Myco report that the Rodan B shipwreck appears to have been the result of an unexpected geomagnetic solar storm. The supply ship suffered a complete loss of life support systems and sustained inoperable damage, drifting until it entered Rodan B's gravity well. There are no survivors. The ship's cargo hold does indeed contain a notable amount of minerals. However, the captain of the Myco cautions that the construction indicates Arcano design. It is highly likely that the minerals belong to the Arcano Trading Consortium, and they may be displeased should we lay claim on their shipment. We don't need those minerals. I mean, we kinda need them, but we don't need them that badly. And this will increase our influence, which is very good right now. Because we need influence to take starbases. So we just return the minerals. Likely due to the vessel being a civilian transport, the shipboard databases were not fully scrubbed as part of the decommissioning process. So while nothing else of value was found aboard the ship, our data scientists have managed to recover partial references to unknown technology. Research option gained, Starhold. Thank you very much. I already researched. I'm literally researching it right now.
Technology secured.
Which means we can just do something else. Strikecraft, sure. The Glag Lugmush. We are receiving a transmission from Camarian Prime. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. We are the Camarian Prime and we speak as one. The hive mind has taken note of your presence. We will observe for now. Our future actions will depend upon whether you are a threat, an opportunity for expansion, or an unforeseen variable. So those are the ones that took our ship, right? We could... We could try to attack them. Or try to react hostile. But I think for now it's better to just keep our distance. I don't want to start a conflict yet. So for now, I think giving them spy network growth is the best we can do. Like giving them less spy network growth. Because I kinda doubt they're going to be friendly towards us. Mycos, we have received word of our downed supply ship's cargo. We would like to extend our gratitude to you for taking the time to recover it, without the need for a carnal intervention. Our pleasure, which means we gain 100 influence and a favor. And they like us more, which they already like us pretty much, so it's not a big deal that they like us more. But a favor is actually good, because favors are something we can trade. Basically, instead of using things we want to trade for, we can use a favor to ask them for something instead. Like, remember the time we helped you? We would like to ask you to return that favor, basically. And of course the influence is good because that means we can build the starbase. Also, holy heck, they seem to be massive. Oh, that's a Tianke.
Construction complete.
That answers that question. I think I want to know more about them. Let's build a Let's build a spy network. What a spy network means is we basically explore, like we basically send an envoy to find more. They might be, I'm not sure. Find out more information, and we can use that information then to do different things like sabotage the Empire or... We have received our first clandestine report from Spymaster Bompur inside the Camararian Prime. This heralds the foundation of our first spy network within the Xeno Empire. From this day forward, they too will realize the formative benefits of Myco-honed information control. What is Glugmush doing right now? Not much.
Construction complete.
Our attempts to learn more about Psi-aliens have been so far in vain. They are also refusing to... Yeah, apparently our envoy is called Bumper. Bumper!
Star system charted.
Oh no, they closed borders with us. Who could have seen that coming? We should probably close our borders too. It's not like they like us particularly anyways.
Anomaly found.
They look so I mean, they do have a giant smile, so actually they do look kind of friendly. We got a new technology. Basic combat roads, that's good. Let's get UV lasers. And we can get, The Federation is good because that means we can found a Federation. Duh. And they give us more envoys, which we can use for stuff. So I think this is the right choice. Now, are you interested in being part of our Federation? Almost. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Vijima 3A. It appears to be an ancient survey marker, placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Yeah, I don't know if I can use the favor on that. I can, but it just makes it neutral.
Construction complete.
So I might actually... Yeah, I also don't mind being... I mean, again, I know the Arcano can win. We have won with them. I don't mind teaming up with them. Let's offer them a trade deal. We have a bunch of food. You probably like food. Yeah, you very much like food. I want absolutely nothing for this. And of course they agree to this, because I'm literally just giving them a gift. How much do you like me now? Okay, they would actually agree to a federation. Not to a holy covenant, because while they are spiritualists, they are... But yeah, we can make a galactic federation. I don't know if I know the Valeri, but that might just be that I forgot. How do we want to call this federation? Chat, how is this galactic federation going to be called? Oh, I think you did actually tell me about them. I'm just bad at names. But yeah, I do remember. No notes. And they're probably going to agree, given how much they like us. Let history record that on this day, the governments of the Holy Myco Imperium and the Arcano Trading Consortium signed a treaty of federation as founding members of the Empire of the Empire of us. Of the Empire of us. No, perfect, no notes. They will now face the future as firm allies. This new galactic union, the Empire of us. This new galactic union will serve as a shining example to the rest of the galaxy of all that can be accomplished by working together. A new era of interstellar diplomacy has begun. And as you can see, after successfully translating the language, we have established communications with the Union of Potterers. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. Hello, hello. On behalf of the Union of Potterers, I welcome you to our salvage yard. Hulls, drivers, blueprints, fittings, we stock it all. I'm not even joking. You'd be amazed what people leave inside their old ships. Just recently, I laid my hands on an entire galley unit. Cast in gold. Wild. Anyway, how can we facilitate your salvage and reclamation needs? So what they do is they can salvage ships if we bring them to them. We have to physically bring the ships to them. Or we can buy ships from them. Used by our... I also didn't until last time I played, until literally a few weeks back. It appears that way. They can also sell us ships from other empires, which isn't actually that good for us. I think this is a lot better in multiplayer because, unlike in multiplayer, most other empires are actually pretty bad at making ships. So I don't actually want to buy ships of other empires. They don't make good ships. After successfully translating the language, we have established communications with the Sonrithan collective. Diplomatic channels are now open and all has to... We are the Sonrithan collective and we speak as one. The hive mind has taken note of your presence. We will observe for now. Our future actions will depend upon whether you are a threat, an opportunity for expansion, or an unseen variable. It seems they don't like us either. And we are the president of the... Frenemies, yeah. I wish it was easier to get into Stellaris. I really do. And I mean not just from learning the game, but from the financial aspect of it's hecking expensive. Because I want to play with other people, but I wouldn't recommend this game to anyone unless I know. It's the whole Paradox DLC issue. They seem to be quite far away. Do we have an ambassador? We do. Jess Lura, who is an Akano, by the way. Our federation is currently doing pretty bad, actually. Oh, that's cool. In that case, it might be interesting to... there's a little bit of conflict between us being authoritarian and them being egalitarian, which is causing a little bit of issues. But we can fix it by adding a leader. Not this one, because that's the Minister of State. But we can hire someone to improve the Federation. And I think I'm hiring you because you gain a lot of experience, which is important. Yeah, only the host matters for DLC. It's just I don't want to recommend people to get into the game if they don't want. I wonder who that might be.
Star system charted.
I wonder which friend you could possibly mean. Long-range scanners have picked up readings in Myco solar system that could best be described as giant heat blobs. It's worth investigating. I've seen now what the Tower aliens are. They are the Tianki, which is kind of underwhelming to just have an answer to that, but I've seen them so often that I know. They are literally veils. They're just floating in space, and that's it. That's all they ever do. Let me actually... I'm a lot more fine with them having these systems now that they are part of the Federation, because, you know, I can just fly through Federation space. That's part of being a Federation. You're building mining stations. You should fly through here and get over here. What happened? How did... No, how did you jumping make Silig win? Oh, I see. I missed that part.
Star system charted.
We can use gather information to gather information. They work very similar to how basically how archaeology and also diplomacy works. They've used the system a lot now, and I actually like this system. It's just very random in a way. Our protest will compile information on the Sondrithan Collective, delivering an intel report when complete. This will also expose vulnerabilities that will increase our maximum infiltration level for some time. Assigning an asset to this operation may skew the result towards the interest. We should also gather information here, same text. I also wanted to upgrade my ships, upgrade my ships, upgrade my ships.
Vessels upgraded.
And in the fleet manager I want to add one destroyer each. One more of these. I should not do this while I'm upgrading. This is going to cause so many issues, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not going to break the entire game. It's just going to break the entire game.
Construction complete.
What is the Hurgle block doing? Nothing. Then build a starbase. Oh, so those are the borders. Gotcha. Yeah, that's the Glagulash. And this is the Plush Gloshinator. And this is the Jorpusator. This is the Hurgle Blob. And that's the Glukulukamush. I love this random set. We definitely picked a good one. The diviners name the beings floating through the dark Tianki. They are sacred and peaceful spaceborne life form that roams from system to system, feeding on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants, and rarely showing any signs of hostility. We are to keep at a respectful distance.
A foreign power is hailing us.
Yeah, we found out the Tianqi are fine. Because they are. They are literally just space waves.
Anomaly found.
Formalhaut. I kinda dislike that name. And I'm sure there's a background why it's called it. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Azmzara 1. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they began.
Star system charted.
One sec. Our operatives have completed the information gathering operation and have sent a dossier detailing their findings. We basically just got some information, that's all. Not particularly exciting or anything, it's just we learn a little bit more about them. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Dofond system. For now, we have codenamed them Res aliens. They seem angry. Oh no, never mind, those are just... They are not angry. And they are not my problem. We gathered more information. Hooray! Oh, that's actually good information. We got intel on the systems. They have a quantum catapult. Well, they had a quantum catapult. Someone once had a quantum catapult here. That's concerning? Question mark? I don't know.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
But yeah, the rest aliens are fine. The Hurgle Blob. We've discovered an ancient alien starship half buried in an asteroid crater. The science ship's exterior has an extensive sensory array and no weaponry. The exterior was not damaged in any way before it crashed. We can assume this catastrophe was the result of a fatal error caused by the crew. Well, rip. Yeah. I know you haven't played for a while. I mean, I haven't played for a while either before I did. I remember reading the changelog in which they added the quantum catapults, but I haven't really looked into what they do. Let's get more information. Getting more information is never bad. Upon entering Dofon, our sensors picked up strange readings. Dismissed at first as glorified asteroids, things quickly changed when it was discovered that these entities reacted aggressively to movement in space, even at great distance. Observation of these entities, preferably from a safe distance, is advised. Yes. Are we currently improving our cohesion? No. What is our succession type? Rotation. We should probably change it to random. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can also use favors to influence decisions on federations and stuff. The Camarian Prime has just been alerted to our presence. It seems that we lacked sufficient intelligence on the local area, and our operatives have earned the attention of local hunter-seeker drones. Operation Gather Information is not truly jeopardized yet, but Spymaster Bampura requires speedy assistance. Well, Spymaster Bampura and her colleagues have smoothed over our operatives' awkward intrusion into Camarian Prime. It's possible that in private, Camarian Prime sees our excuses for the pack of lies they are. As far as outward appearance are concerned, however, we are considered to be in the clear. Changing succession type is useful because that means we might actually have positive cohesion. Which means we slowly start to gain experience now, like Federation experience, which is needed to make our Federation stronger, harder, better, stronger, faster. I don't know. I didn't even get it in the right order, did I? Laws. A lot of these laws get accessible the more we level up the Federation, so that's part of why we want to level up the Federation, to have more options in terms of what is law and what isn't. What is the Plush Glushinator doing right now? Nothing.
Construction complete.
We have way too much food. So let's sell some food. I should reinforce all of these fleets.
Anomaly found.
We should reinforce the star base here. Since, we are kinda in danger over here. What we had assumed was an abnormally small gas giant is in fact not. Beneath a deceptive cover of thick dust swirling in the upper atmosphere lies a regular planet. A barren planet, but a planet nonetheless. This has proven quite embarrassing to the astronomical community on Myco. Wow. Let me upgrade both of these starbases. Because those are our borders. The entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are new, wondrous forms of spaceborne life. Quickly nicknamed Space Amoeba, following an analyst's gross misreading of initial sensor output, the creature is in fact larger than the average Myco corvette. We should leave it be and remotely monitor the creature and its kin from Myco. We can pacify them if we want, which is probably a good idea.
A foreign power is hailing us.
Also, our operatives have completed the information gathering operation and have sent a dossier detailing the findings. We researched this technology. We improved structural integrity is a rare technology that's good, because defense platforms are something we can add to space bases, like star bases, to make them better defendable, as the name implies. Yeah. As we need to defend that base. That's why I'm not taking this system yet either, because I don't want to have to defend 3 systems here if 2 are already more than enough. Our operatives have completed the information gathering operation, and yeah.
Anomaly found.
We learned a little bit more about how big they are. Not very.
Council agenda ready.
I'm going to upgrade our main base as well. The planet Formal Horde 2 is the home of a marvel of nature. Giant colorful explosions appear in the sky, a result of the chemical composition of the atmosphere reacting to the sun's gamma rays. Students and senior scientists alike are spreading this find like a wildfire. It has generated quite a spark of interest for the scientific field amongst our people. That's good. More research speed and stuff.
Construction complete.
I should probably add... As interstellar trade between our systems continues to grow, a large group of faithless criminals from Myco soil have illegally converted a number of civilian starships into weapons of war. These heretics have started calling themselves the Crimson Commando and are responsible for several attacks against our vulnerable trade routes in the Scorpius system. Their profane activities must not be allowed to continue. The faithful shall prevail. Prevail. I failed that. I was so close. What is the Scorpius system? Where is it?
Station under attack.
This one is fully upgraded, I think. Almost fully upgraded. So let's just send that fleet. It should be able to handle that alone. But yeah, we cannot allow pirates in our system. Who do they think they are?
Star system charted. Zero-G mineral production violently diminished. Station under attack.
This station is upgraded.
Life form encountered.
And we can add a gun and torpedo battery and a target uplink computer. These basically just give more weapons to our bases. That's all. And we should upgrade this base too.
Star system charted.
Since it's on the border. Oh, that's a transit fleet because I'm... This is silly. When is the next break, actually? I've been going for a while. I think I missed the ad break, in which case I'm sorry. Science Officer Op reports that they do not trust the sensor readings they've gathered aboard the Myco plush gloshinator. Not one bit of it. They are especially suspicious of Belivarl 8's moon and have outlined a special project for further investigation. Consult the situation, look for details.
Situation log updated.
Then let's do that. Where is this? Here. Okay, go ahead and research the project.
Zero-G mineral production violently diminished.
I think the Arcanos are sending their own fleet to take care of the pirates, which... much appreciated.
Special project complete.
I think that means I can just return my fleet. But I'll wait, giving that... yeah, okay, they are taking care of it. Well, with that you can return to your home base. Speaking of, have I set a home base for... The Myco crew has recovered a reflective polygonal object near LA-434T1, bringing it aboard for detailed study. The object's most intriguing quality is its ability to reflect most types of low-frequency energy beams direct towards it. High-frequency energy beams, however, remain unaffected, making the object's properties useless with regards to any potential fleet defense applications. Despite extensive examination, the Myco research team has been unable to determine the function or origin of this peculiar polygon. It appears to be hollow, but its metalloid structure is engraved with some kind of scientific notation. Though the full meaning of this codified data eludes us, Bulk believes it relates to wormhole metrics. Our research team was able to glean some fascinating insights into wormhole theory by studying these notations. Whatever purpose this object was created for, however, is still a mystery. And we get 1176 physics research and an L-gate insight. That's interesting. Because, as I may remind you, we need 7 L-gate insights to be able to activate the L-gates. So... I wonder...
Spaceport under attack.
What do you mean, spaceport under attack?
Star system charted.
Did they really... Did they really just take care of the pirate ships, but then not bother to actually take care of the pirate base? Is that what happened here?
Construction complete.
Glad to know our friends are helping us. How's it going in the spy network? We could acquire an asset or prepare a sleeper cell, but prepare a sleeper cell doesn't really help us. Temporarily refraining from venting certain emissions from our vessel's reactor cores while in the immediate vicinity of space immobers. Flux seems to be enough to not arouse their ire. With this new protocol in place, they no longer pose a threat, and we've been able to study them at close range. Acquiring an asset is actually really good, because assets can help us with so they did go back and destroy the... Okay. Fine. A group of auxiliary operatives in the Comarian Prime has begun shying away from their assigned tasks, citing a lack of confidence in the overall purpose. Spy Master Vampuro would typically handle such matters without bringing them to our attention, but even without them knowing any details, these operatives seem unusually well informed about Operation Acquire Asset. And perhaps the spy... Why are we calling our operations by what we're doing? And perhaps the spy network as a whole. Like, I'm sorry. No shit, they know a lot about it if we just say what we're doing. Given that these auxiliaries are kept isolated from our more active and better informed agents, Bampura suspects the operatives are being fed information from an outside source. She also concedes that they may simply be highly perceptive individuals. Given these doubts and the threats posed to Operation Acquire Asset by each scenario, Spymaster Bampura requests a directive on how to proceed. We can either cut them loose, which costs us something and is going to make the operation more difficult. Or we might choose to look into that. With a high chance of that going wrong. So I think I'm just going to cut them loose. Should also acquire an asset here.
Star system charted. Star system charted.
The Sondreethen Collective has just been alerted of our presence. It seems we lacked sufficient intelligence on the local area, and our operatives have earned the same thing that happened before. That's one thing, the spy missions get very repetitive very quickly. Spymaster Jeslura reports that our team of operatives near the Sondreethen Collective has missed a number of checkpoints. Given the nature of this operation, we had already anticipated them being unable to maintain frequent contact. However, our Spymaster... shoot. The creature observed in the Anaconus system is unlike anything the Myco Ulash has previously encountered. Highly aggressive and with destructive capabilities. Unlike capabilities to match. It guards a planetoid that initial scans indicate is exceptionally resource rich. Well, I guess we just have to cancel that operation. And you are getting out of there so fast. Let's try this again. And... yeah. Let's hope the dragon didn't notice us. So much is happening. We have detected the presence of a pre-FTL alien civilization on Sultana 1 in the Sultana system. They are presently in what could be considered a late medieval age, with a firm grasp of metallurgy and a feudal society. The printing press is accelerating the spread of knowledge. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely.
Technology secured.
We got UV lasers.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
What is the Glagulash doing right now? Nothing. Right, because they just literally fled a dragon. Which, as it turns out, is kinda dangerous.
Star system charted.
But we are slowly getting a grasp of how the galaxy is going to look. Including dragons. You know, normal space things.
Found.
We can add an anchorage. The Fleet Academy. The Fleet Academy makes it so we have basically it just makes our ships we get better by immediately training the crews and stuff. A more detailed scan of one of the many natural satellites orbiting the gas giant Bardigan 3 has revealed a deposit of precious metals and minerals that was overlooked in the initial survey. Though the moon is very small, it has a stable orbit around its primary and appears tectonically stable. Yeah.
Construction complete.
That's going to be helpful because border friction is basically how much do people hate us for being right next to them, and considering we are right next to these fine empires, I feel like we're better off reducing that.
Vessels upgraded.
And this is a glitch that happens sometimes, because I reinforced and upgraded at the same time. It thinks there are ships missing despite the fact that they aren't missing.
Vessels upgraded.
It's an annoying thing, but it's whatever. Okay, fine. It seems I need to get my intel first.
Vessels upgraded. Anomaly found.
What is Glagulash doing now? Waiting. Not Glagulash, Glagmash. I do love how
Complete.
after the study of Bardigan 2A has concluded, Science Officer Balk reports that they have found the planet to be unusually rich in minerals. This discovery was made possible in large part thanks to a certain member of the Myco Glagulash crew. Balk praises the protege immensely, highly. We couldn't get a new scientist, but we don't actually have a spot for a scientist right now. So I don't think we actually gain much from doing that. So I think they do good work where they are. And I'm just realizing I'm a very cruel boss who's immediately stopping any chances of someone getting promoted. But anomaly research speed is not something we cannot ignore. Especially now that we are in a relatively stable position where we don't need to survey that much anymore. Pretty much know our borders. Also, our naval capacity is currently
Star system charted.
We are currently way past our naval capacity, which is fine. That doesn't actually do that much for us. Like, it increases some of our costs, but...
Star system charted.
Overall, being above the naval capacity is not a big deal. Especially if you have the production to make up for it. Which we do. Our deep cover operatives have stepped up their surveillance in potential targets.
Construction complete.
While conducting the survey on Uzun B2, the Myco Ploshklosinator detected the remains of an automated shipyard in orbit. It is at least 100 years old and seems to have been subject to a heavy missile barrage. But one of its manufacturing bases is still in working condition. Science Officer Op is confident that power can be restored to the shipyard, but it would be a significant project.
Situation log updated.
Where is that? In Uzun. So we could start at shipyard, and I think it gives us a pretty strong ship.
Construction complete.
But I don't know if that's what we currently need. Considering, again, we're already above naval capacity.
Technology secured.
I am actually curious how the strength looks like currently. But I don't know a lot about that. That's going to be useful later. I kind of want to capture this system because afterwards we are relatively safe. Because there's only 2 ways in here. 3 if you count the system where the dragon is in, but... If you make it through this system with the Ether Drake, I'm going to make it through my star bases, so... Doesn't matter. But I think we're making good progress here. Our operatives have completed the information gathering operation. Okay. After successfully translating the language, we have established communications with the Khan Visum consciousness. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated.
Construction complete.
Why is everything in the system? Why is everything in this galaxy a hive mind? Are we the weird ones? Are we the weird ones for having individual thought? Was free will a mistake? Let's keep our distance as well. Spy network. And I like at the other end of the galaxy. And I don't seem to like the these dummies particularly much. Yeah, I get what you mean, French. Wait, Puppet Lock got banned? What exactly got banned of Puppet Lock? Interesting. I admit Gimmick Puppet Nightmare getting banned wasn't on my bingo card for 2024, but so yeah, I don't know exactly how to explain Gimmick like Puppet Lock because I haven't really looked much into it, but basically Gimmick Puppets Gimmick Puppet Nightmare has an effect that basically prevents you from playing under certain conditions, like you, the player. But there are ways in which you can use effects of monsters to summon puppet on your opponent's board. Sea aliens. Spymaster Bumpur reports that our team of operatives near the Cameron Prime has missed a number of checkpoints. Epsilon aliens. That's not an issue. Well, shame. Anyways, sea aliens. Who are those? I know what that thing is, and I don't want to worry about it right now. Oh, do you mean, Oh, you don't understand what Cyric is. Master Duel, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. That's a card. It has nothing to do with this game or anything like that.
Star system charted.
Yeah.
Star system charted.
Oh, interesting. We're now going to get a lot of first contacts. As more and more spacefaring civilizations establish formal relations with one another, the galaxy is becoming a vibrant and lively place. To avoid tragic misunderstandings between nations, an increasing number of diplomats have called for the establishment of a new pan-galactic organization, a community, if you will, where the empires of the galaxy can meet to discuss important matters. Why? Oh, yeah. Should the Holy Myco Imperium pledge its support for the creation of the galactic community? And yes, we should. Because A, the galactic community is being founded no matter what. And second, more importantly, the galactic community is our win condition, I think. We are becoming... our goal is going to be to turn the galactic community into the Empire. And yes, the achievement is literally called I am the Senate. So we've picked up readings of unknown nature. The signals seem to follow some kind of repeating syntax, which could indicate sapient origin. It should be investigated further. They seem to be concentrated around a single space station, though it's unclear whether this forms part of a larger spacefaring civilization. Yeah, our goal is to become the council. Oh no, the governor died. We need a new governor. Sure. What happened? Oh, you are not doing anything. Because you got elected. Or not elected, we don't hold elections here. I need a new sign ship. Station, new sign ship. We've made first contact with aliens in the Myco solar system. For now, we have codenamed them Epsilon. We already have Epsilon aliens. Why do we have 2 Epsilon aliens? We have traced the unusual electromagnetic radiation emanating from Zeradnus 2A to a secret subterranean bunker hiding a megacomputer the size of a battleship. Our researchers suspect that it may have been there for several thousand years, hard at working, solving a single, very complex problem, the nature of which still eludes us. When the crew attempted to interact with the computer, they discovered that the facility, which had appeared both abandoned and unguarded, was in fact operated by a security AI, the highest purpose of which seems to be frying its visitors alive. As the crew defeated the AI, it broadcasted a message to an unknown recipient. We can use it to boost our own research. We can take the computer apart, or we can just leave it be. I mean... that's a lot of unity. Let's just leave it be.
Construction complete.
After successfully translating the language, we have established communications with the independent space station of the Xura Corp. They are selling us stuff, probably.
Star system charted.
We have picked up readings of unknown nature. The signals seem to follow some kind of repeating... Yeah, those are the reasons. They are like different types of stations that all sell strategic resources. I think those are those. The latest sensory readings from Araya showed the star pulsating regularly, but when the crew on Myco arrived on the site, there was no evidence to support this data. While most of the crew are in agreement that the anomaly was caused by a sensory malfunction, Science Officer Bulk discards this theory. Bulk claims to have discovered similar pulsating energy emission patterns elsewhere, and now fears that something strange is happening to the galaxy stars. They have charted the course to the nearest affected star. Let's research that.
Situation log updated. Technology secured. Construction complete.
Yeah, sure, cold fusion, why not? Unemployment and poverty are spreading at an alarming rate on Myco soil. This sorry state of affairs is being exploited by local crime organizations who find themselves awash with both. I am a terrible ruler. I completely forgot paying attention to my colonies. Exploited by local crime organizations who find themselves awash with both easy marks and desperate recruits. As a temporary solution, we could increase the unemployment benefits on the planet. It will not be cheap, but it would provide additional time to seek a more permanent solution, such as creating more jobs and improving the living standards of the affected population groups. We could also do nothing, but this would likely result in the formation of a significant criminal underworld on Myco. Let's... This is a historic day! Several of the galaxy's prominent spacefaring empires, including the Holy Myco Imperium, have announced the creation of the Galactic Community. This supernatural organization will serve as a forum, where matters involving the entire galaxy can be discussed and decided upon. As one of its founding members, we can take pride in this milestone of galactic history. Actually, no. You should probably build that starbase first. Let's take care of the unemployment. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's an issue. I should probably take care of that. That's the Federation. Oh, the Ancients. Well met, friends. We are the Ancients, a nation built on the principles of peaceful coexistence and individual freedoms. Ancient Voice Matthias Wipstanus, the current head of our government, has expressed a sincere hope for a lasting friendship between our two peoples. Sure. Love is friendship, set to music, ancient dragons. Where are the ancients? Oh, they're actually kind of close. That's good. Let's offer a trade deal. I want communications with active sensor links, and you get the same. No active sensor links? Okay, fine. I don't really care. Actually, you know what? Establish an embassy and then we can talk about that. One thing after another. Okay, we've taken care of homelessness. We still have a building here. Let's make it hangar bay. Actually, no, not a hangar bay. Gun battery. We should probably build something here as well. I could upgrade these bases, but I can do that later. Okay, now we can focus on the galactic community. There's the Senate.
Receiving communications.
Now we have embassies with those, that's good. We should send a leader to the galactic community so they can represent us. Which puts us above the leader cap, but that's fine. How high is our fleet power?
Special project complete.
The crew of the Myco has made an unfortunate discovery. Just as they suspected, the pulsating pattern we discovered from Binder was in fact due to a sensory malfunction in Science Officer Balk's head. The Science Officer's behavior has turned erratic. He suffers delusions about the stars broadcasting coded warnings about a coming apocalypse, and of having been appointed Protector of the Realm. The crew believes he himself manipulated the ship's sensory data during one such psychotic spell. Science Officer Balk is now in a medical pod headed back to Myco, where he will receive proper treatment. Thank you for your service, Protector of the Realm, Balk. We need a new scientist, because the previous scientist commanding the Galactic Ulash went, just a tiny bit insane.
Receiving communications.
Okay, we got a few new embassies.
Council agenda ready.
Our council is ready. I think we want to oppose this, because we are not that strong, like our fleets aren't that strong. We might want to suggest rules of war. Since we're pacifists, that's probably a good idea. We have established contact with the artisan troop.
Foreign power is hailing us.
Oh, a wizard! This is a joyous occasion indeed. Oh, forgive my manners. I believe introductions are in order. We are the artisan troop. Our members have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of art, music, culture, and all the other things which makes this existence bearable to a sapient being. Please, if you would like to share in the wonder of our creations, do not hesitate to contact us. They mainly help with Unity, which is cool. We need a new head of research, because our last head of research, as established, went kinda insane.
Star system charted.
Oh, someone... Yeah, we did suggest it. That's probably not bad. That's very good. That's kinda bad for us. Because that's the thing, our goal isn't necessarily to get the benefits of those resolutions that they would give to our economy and empire, but rather the improvements they give to diplomatic weight. Because diplomatic weight is very important.
Technology secured.
Because diplomatic weight is basically how strong are you in the galactic community, and how much say do you have in the Senate. Sure, that's cheap. And quick. Envoy Blob is still working to confirm the hypothesis that the irregularity we had designated as Epsilon aliens is in fact a living organism. While it seems to be made up of a cluster of random stardust, it is demonstrably able to propel itself across the void and shows basic signs of independent agency. Our researchers are perplexed by the phenomenon and are working hard to verify our readings. Danger! I think I'm going with Iron Thrusters. As much as I would like to get a rare technology, I don't think getting an Elgate Insight is worthwhile. Not this early.
Star system charted.
But yeah, we need to improve our diplomatic weight. Can we now get...
Found.
Oh, now they do actually agree to this. Show us your wares. One science ship for 100 1,000 consumer goods. No. No. Nah. Do you need food? Of course you need food. Everyone needs food. A short list of targets has been drawn up. Those operatives who are no longer tasked with surveillance will provide cover for the others. A discarded cargo pod was left by someone in the upper atmosphere of Jangle 3 long ago. It has somehow escaped the notice of other spacefarers, and its decaying orbit means it would have been lost in the gas giant's crushing atmosphere within another few years. When the crew of the Myco plush Gloshinator unsealed the pod, they found a stash of alien jewelry made out of precious metals. We could melt them down, sell them, study them, or keep them. I think studying them is the most useful. Because we don't need the... We do need alloys, but we don't need alloys that badly.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Okay, we have a trade deal with the ancients. Can we invite them to the Federation? No. But we should try and improve our relations with them. Where exactly are you? So... Chat.
Anomaly found.
This is their home world. This is an ancient empire. They are basically not active.
Anomaly found. Construction complete. Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
We have found the wreckage of an archaic spaceship of unusual design. Instead of using propulsion similar to that of modern ships, the craft relied on large sails unfurled into the vacuum of space. Presumably the ship harvested solar energy and drifted on the solar winds created by starlight. Most of the
Situation log
asteroid. Okay. Most of the asteroid has been laser chiseled with great precision into the likeness of a small Myco temple, a shrine to the Untold, great destroyer deity of several old Myco faiths. The temple has been tumbling through the quiet of space for longer than we have been capable of spaceflight, a finding which disturbs more than a few of our researchers. Despite the unsettling nature of this discovery, Science Officer Op has suggested we search for more objects matching the characteristics of this space temple. She has prepared a list of likely candidates in nearby star systems.
Situation log updated.
Let's look into that, shall we? That's a good trade. Because those those minor artifacts can be used for quite some good effects. Which we didn't have many yet, so I didn't really talk about it, but I also need to find where they are.
Complete.
Whoop-de-doo. Nope.
Star system charted.
There we go. We can get Precursor Insight, we can get Arcane Technology. Can do a bunch of stuff with them.
Situation log updated.
I don't really care either way.
Star system charted.
Okay, a cloud reads the odd report collated from multiple sources, like a cloud of luminous star stuff billowing in the dark. The report goes on to refer to the phenomenon, somewhat poetically, as a void cloud. It is evident to the priesthoods of the holy Myco Imperium that these clouds are heralds animated by some higher will. Exactly who or what this will belongs is the subject of heated debate, and is likely to remain so for the foreseeable future, until such time as the void cloud's true nature can be ascertained. It would perhaps be prudent to treat their immense power evident in its rolling motion with some caution.
A foreign power is hailing us.
So we can now study the cloud, which is useful, I guess. You're not doing anything. Let's change that. The Myco Plush Glossinator has entered the Mayor system. Its crew reports the star is indeed orbited by another object not dissimilar to the Shrine of the Untold. Let's first research this special project.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
That's good. Yes, association status doesn't mean they are part of the Federation, but they will work together with us. Like, they won't fight us, and they are more likely to join us. And that the Arcana are offering them association status makes me think the Arcana also want to introduce the Ancients to the
Special project complete.
Federation. And they have a likelier chance of doing it because they're closer. Deciphering the pictograms in the Benefactor's shrine went more smoothly than anticipated. The linguists assigned to the project described these texts as somewhat familiar, clicking easily for them, despite the grammar's age and complexity. They note, however, these written messages allude to some truly obscure themes and contexts. We cannot fully understand the messages until they are combined with the other tests associated with the Quadriumvirate Godhead.
Construction complete.
Let's go searching then.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered. Anomaly found. Anomaly found.
I'm actually kinda amazed how few empires there seem to be. Like, considering how few are in the galactic community. That means either there aren't a lot of empires to begin with, or most of them are not a fan of the galactic community. Or other empires in general. Science Officer Op has made some troubling finds on Maya 3. The planet's megaflora is not only widespread and gigantuan in proportions, but also predatory. Various species of carnivorous plants rest patiently on its surface, releasing aromatic lures into the air and waiting for prey to come near. Sensitive tendrils on the terminus of the plant's leaves register the approach of animals, resulting in the plant snapping shut around their hapless prey, which are left to be slowly corroded by digestive acids. Op warns that any future colonists will have to steer clear of these predatory plants, as they appear more than capable of trapping a lone adult Myco. Concerning. I'm going to take a quick break, because ads are going to run. Oh, ads are already running, never mind. I mean, I'm still going to take a quick break, but not quite as long. Okay. I'm back. Yeah. I need to get my naval capacity up. Currently, it's looking a bit problematic. And I could theoretically build a starbase just for the purpose of having higher
Technology secured.
naval capacity, but...
Star system charted.
Or I could just research this. Which literally gives me more naval capacity. You know, both works. What was that? That was weird. Don't know why the capture just broke for a sec.
Special project complete.
The void clouds are stewards of the cosmos. Once Myco astronomers knew what to look for, they found traces of the void clouds everywhere. Formed at the dawn of creation, they stood watch as stars were lit and young planets formed. Now they drift, quasi-conscious, agglomerations of inanimate matter from the earliest hours of time itself, afloat between dying stars and breaking worlds. They are a constant reminder that we are but all small parts of something greater. Humbling. I'm currently the lowest in terms of diplomatic weight in the Galactic Empire, which I don't like. As the operation nears its conclusion, Spymaster Jeslura has moved to secure our new asset within the Sundreethan Collective. Our remaining operatives are poised to facilitate any cover she may need. Spymaster Jeslura reports from the Sundreethan Collective a successful execution so far. We have laid claim to part of the Sundreethan Collective entity, an asset which will allow us to interfere with the Hive, obscure our movements against it, and much more.
Anomaly found.
We have an asset. A pheromone emitter.
Construction complete.
I don't think that asset is actually going to help us in anything, but... The planet Maya 4A is a toxic wasteland, but our scans unveil that it has not always been so. An now extinct civilization seems to have destroyed its home planet via heavy reliance on climate-altering fuels and toxins. On a remote hill close to a major city, we have found a lone active facility, a robot assembly plant, desolated and surrounded by military vehicles. So deteriorated they break upon touch.
Complete.
The facility is alien and mysterious, but could provide us with ample study material. Yeah. I would like to get my, mineral production up, so...
Star system charted.
Not mineral, alloy production, so I might actually make Vanna an industry planet. What is the Hurgle Blob doing right now? Nothing.
Council agenda available.
Construction complete.
Then I'll set it on automatic construction for now. Isn't there a special project in the system? Yeah. Yeah. The ancients are going to be invited into the Federation now. Which is good for us, because if they're part of the Federation, they...
Star system charted. A foreign power is hailing us.
Okay.
Receiving communication.
The Myco plush gloshinator has entered the Zariadnus system, where its crew report another object in orbit bearing strong resemblance to a shrine to the Untold. Which is why I told them to go there. Research agreement, technology... Oh no, not a claim. Okay, the galactic community voted for the galactic market. The de facto galactic trade, unbound by the performance of international diplomacy, has existed since we first discovered that we are not alone in the universe. As new borders are discovered and old ones redrawn, across the galaxy, galactic leaders agree that it's time to legitimize this commercial form so that all may benefit. In the coming years, the independent traders and government agencies will be looking to establish a quasi-centralized hub for galactic commerce. We would surely benefit were this hub to fall within Myco space, so we can choose to promote one of our worlds for this purpose.
Star system charted.
After days of careful and at times excruciating effort, Science Officer Op has retrieved the doctrine of the Undaunted, a humble textile scroll, coated with a sturdy plastic polymer. The scroll has been brought back to the Myco plush gloshinator for further analysis. You go back to what you were doing before I just stopped you. Has anyone suggested where the market should be yet?
Spaceborne life
No.
form encountered.
Who did we encounter?
Construction
Where?
complete.
Oh, I see. Another void cloud.
Vessels upgraded.
It is kind of funny how we just completely ignored the void cloud. Like, we could have reached it ages ago, but we focused way more on the
Communications.
migration treaty. They do currently have the biggest diplomatic weight, which is a bit of a big deal for us. The signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Emperor 2. The ship is not giving off any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. A special project has been issued to investigate what has happened to the crew.
Situation log updated.
That's where?
Vessels upgraded.
We got iron thrusters.
Progress.
I'm tempted to go with this because this makes
Special project complete.
starbases. Having searched the ship and inspected the crew's remains, Science Officer Op has deduced that the crew members must have killed each other. The solitude and confinement of space travel can break even the strongest minds. Dang. We are receiving a distress signal from the Myco plush glushinator. The crew has gone mad and are killing each other. The captain has lost all control, sending help would be futile at this point. Could this have anything to... No! No! Not the plush glushinator! I can't believe it. Our servants in chat for the Myco plush glushinator.
Vessels upgraded. Construction complete.
Well, how much space do I have for scientists? We should probably nominate our planet as the galactic market. That's going to cost a bit, but mainly influence, but and we should probably...
Anomaly found.
Yeah, do we have space for another scientist?
Construction complete.
Yes. Then we should probably nominate a build another science ship to replace the plush glushinator.
Anomaly found.
Leave be, that's a bit too much. Can I already remove some features from here now?
Construction complete.
Should probably up our industry a bit. Immense, ragged plains of shadow drift across Voldux's 4A's face. They are cast not by clouds, by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Gluggen is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, and what possible purpose, if any, the elaborate shadow casting might serve.
Construction complete.
Someone should probably build starbases there. Oh, we have a new Federation level. That's good. The Federation level will allow us to pass different laws.
Star system charted. Sphere of influence expanded.
That's really good, eminent diplomats, because that gives us a lot of favors. They have declared us a rival. That doesn't really mean much. That just means they hate us even more. Which, shocker, I know. Ah! For crying out loud. We have encountered some kind of vast entity near Gaping Maw. It appears to exist only partially inside our own universe, with the bulk of the creature still trapped in whatever nightmarish realm it spawned from. There's a malevolent intelligence at work here. Ancient beyond our concept of time, and utterly alien to its design. We can only guess as to its purpose. Would you look at that?
Construction complete.
I'm telling my science ship to get the heck out of... This is not a friend. Having a military power of Skull does not mean friend.
Vessel under attack. Vessels upgraded.
Did the Glycolas just get destroyed?
Vessels upgraded. Vessels upgraded.
Did we just hit the part in the show mid-season where suddenly the fun and colorful adventure becomes a horror story?
Technology secured.
Is that what just happened?
Construction complete.
Well, this is worrying.
Vessels
Council
upgraded.
agenda ready.
Vessels upgraded. Vessels upgraded.
I need a new science ship. Where are you guys? Oh, another dormant empire. Let's just leave those alone.
Star system charted.
Allegedly, this planet's flora and fauna choked on their own poisonous emissions, likely helped along by the release of reactive gases from beneath the planet's crust. A special project has been issued to investigate the matter.
Situation log updated.
Oh,
Construction complete.
interesting. Anyways, let me hire a new scientist for the ship. And move them to survey this system and not this system. Definitely not that system. The cracks in the planet's crust, first presumed to be the result of significant tectonic activity, are actually the last marks of impossibly large roots burrowing through the Earth. At some point in the distant past, a freak mutation, possibly deliberately induced by sapient beings, though it is unlikely they could have predicted the result, caused the native plant life to grow out of control. Many of these plants reproduced through pollination, with countless gametes carried by currents through the lower atmosphere. While this process was originally only cause for mild irritation, the exponential increase in atmosphere-borne particles effectively choked the light out of all animals on the planet in a matter of months. While the research expedition often yielded unexpected results, Myco scientists now have one thing at a time. Myco scientists now have access to an unprecedented wealth of data with which to accurately model the future of Mycosaur. Initial reports suggested Mycosaur will be in no real danger for at least a dozen generations, safe from freak cosmic events or the violent collapse of the holy Myco Imperium. What else can we learn from these planets? A routine ecological study of our colony on Vanna Prime has stumbled upon a strange fungal life form. The science team reports that the surface of the mycelium is shimmering and colorful, but what was most intriguing to them was the fact that separate clusters were seemingly communicating with one another whenever something occurred within a wide radius. Furthermore, the biology of the organism appears to be clearly alien to the ecosystem of the planet. Puzzled, the local science team has requested specialized support as we might be dealing with sentient species. Take a closer look then.
Construction complete.
Okay. We have concerning reports coming from Vanna Prime. Upon further examination, it seems that the alien fungus we found is emitting a signal towards a location in the galaxy that we were unable to pinpoint so far. Telemetry and security analysis indicate that it is completely possible for the mycelium to be some kind of advanced spying organism. However, it is worth noting that this organism is old. There is a fair chance that whomever engineered these spying mushrooms is not around anymore. But if they are, it might be best not to poke the sleeping predator. We need to know more.
Technology secured.
More naval capacity. Careful analysis of the mycelium and the signal showed that it was likely part of a network of similar organisms, possibly spanning across the galaxy as a whole, and maybe beyond. While we do not know much, we discovered that as part of the network, this mycelium was also receiving signals from other places. Considering several factors, including the volume of data transferred, we do not think that the network is still in use. The fact that it is still partially active indicates that it is probably just dormant and not destroyed. What can we learn from it?
Technology secured.
Would be kinda interesting if you could reactivate it. But I don't think it's possible.
Star system charted.
The Minister of State died. Crime continues to be a problem in Myco, and an extensive criminal underworld has now taken root on the planet. Some areas have descended into lawlessness, or been taken over completely by criminal organizations. The Center of Galactic Commerce has manifested in the Suf-Casa system, within the borders of the Arcana Trading Consortium. The Arcana administration has officially legalized this marketplace, where resources can be bought and sold through unaffiliated third parties. Makes sense.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
What are we voting for? Regulatory facilitation.
Star system charted. Star system charted.
Various research stations across the Empire have detected subtle distortions in hyperspaces centered around the starbase at Myco. The effect presents in real space as a localized aurora, which starbase inhabitants describe as brightly colored, gaseous tendrils enveloping the station. Furthermore, our allies in the Empire of Empire of Us report similar phenomena in the capital systems. President Schmort 1. Our president is called Schmort. President Schmort I has called for an immediate and coordinated investigation into this matter.
Situation log updated.
Actually, we're probably faster just building a new science ship here. You go back to what you were doing before. An important crime boss on Myco was recently caught in an enforcer sting operation. The loss of their leader has severely curtailed the activities of one of the planet's major criminal organizations, leading to a marked decrease in crime. So, less crime. Expecting perhaps a more difficult search when scanning for the shrine to the percipient. The crew of Myco Blabhator were not ready to see it obviously signpost when entering Egizilla. Artificial mineral patterns have been carved around on stellar bodies in the systems, pointing to a certain location. Okay. Not my war. But I would like to have that border. If I can help it. Sure. Our investigation of the Aurora-like cloud at Myco raised more questions than answers. Distinct tendrils of cloud from whenever we beam communications to our allies' research teams, but only them. Their deep brown hues seem unusually opaque. They obscure much of the starscape one would normally see from within the starbase. On our own, we are unable to discern any further meaning from these behaviors, but the Empire of Us expects to have more answers once every member's results are collated. Early theories suggest these dimension-spanning entities somehow harmonize with our hyperspace communication bands. This accidental lure could be kept in place in order to further exploit the entity for study. Or we could switch frequencies in the hope of dispersing it. Let's keep it here for now.
Anomaly found.
Science Officer Schmort has reported back from the Percipient Shrine. Its walls are inlaid with logographic scripts, heavily distorted by layers of a protective lacquer. Lacquer? Initial attempts to decipher this text failed. Its grammar is too distinct from other linguistic groups we've encountered. The crew of the Myco Blarpater tried removing the protective lacquer for a clearer view, but to no avail. The mission was about to be declared a failure when, on the cusp of an irritated outburst, Schmort suddenly began to perceive discrete lines of coherent text. It did not take the crew long to utilize these insights as a codex. Soon they had the ceiling, walls, and floors imaged in a spiral pattern, part of a broader picture which we believe may be completed using text from the other shrines. The complete doctrine of the gods, for that is how we believe that recovered text should be regarded, is as revelatory to us as it is devastating to the fantasies upon which our ancient religions were founded. When placed within a Myco-centered context, these texts make it clear that we were meant for greatness, guided by the strong hand of a religious leader. We are destined for godhood, but our past is littered with unfulfilled prophecies and sin born of ignorance. Redemption is ephemeral. Now we can shift our ethics towards spiritualist. I don't think that's a good idea, but I think it's the more interesting choice. We have now a civic that doesn't do anything. Because we aren't authoritarian anymore. Which is interesting. I didn't expect to be in this situation. I guess Ascension is just fitting now that we are planning to ascend to Godhood. Godhood. Let's stay an empire for now. We can change that later. Actually, now that we are not authoritarian, we can move towards spiritualism. After intense study and sampling of the growth blanketing entire biospheres on Akahuabine 5, Glugan reports that the substance is not native to the planet, but rather an invasive fungal life form of unknown origin. The fungus feeds on biomatter, choking out existing plant life and enveloping terrain. Any future settlers on the planet would have to deal with a tyranny burning back the exofungus. It is unknown at this point if it can be entirely eradicated. We got a favor from the ancients because we... Oh! Oh yeah! So if anyone had any idea of us going up against the ancient empires, you know... We've detected the presence of a pre-space civilization on Akahuabine 4 in the Akahuabine system. They are in an early industrial age with electricity and internal combustion engines gradually coming into widespread use. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. I'm probably going to call it soon. I'm kinda getting tired.
Us new wisdom.
Sure.
System survey complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. System survey complete. An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
They are getting closer. I don't like that.
Special project complete.
A thorough investigation of Farragon 3 has unearthed evidence of a past Volterm presence. I completely forgot about the precursors. An avoid team from the Myco Blobinator has managed to bring a relatively well-preserved artifact back to the ship, which should hopefully increase our knowledge of this ancient civilization.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
But yeah, once I take this system, I think we're safe on this side, and we're mostly
System
settled on this
survey
side too.
complete.
So it seems very much like we're slowly establishing our empire. How it's going to grow, which is honestly bigger than it usually is when I play. I try to play tall rather than wide.
Spaceborne creature encountered.
And I definitely think that's part of the issue why I'm not doing that well right now, but
Anomaly found.
we've made first contact with mysterious aliens in the ADA system. For now we have codenamed them Eta aliens, until we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, we must decipher it in order to establish communications. We are not going there. Nope.
Construction complete.
Yeah.
Council agenda available.
A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Nemolan 4 at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. Right. I think next time it's safe, I'm going to call it.
System survey
I'm tired,
complete.
to be honest. I haven't... It's weird, because I haven't slept bad today, I'm weirdly tired for no reason. And it's whatever, but... The results of our findings have been collated. It would seem that every instance of barely sentient aurora clouds at our Federation's capitals was in fact part of a single living entity. The data we have is incomplete, but is enough to suggest we have encountered a Gestalt being, gaseous form, and adapted to dwelling in hyperspace. Project coordinators theorized that various parts of the cloud become snagged on our capital starbases, while it drifted through our galaxy. It appears to have wanted to reconstitute itself, but without a united effort on our part, some of these clouds have begun to lose cohesion, and may no longer be able to rejoin. Those parts of the cloud which did reunite soon vanished into hyperspace. What remains continues to provide researchers with interesting telemetry on matters relating to hyperspace. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, it's safe, so I think I'm going to call it for today. Yeah, that's it. I don't know, I'm kinda tired, I'm kinda exhausted. I don't know why that is. Why I've been so tired the last few. Didn't I not move scene? But yeah. I'll be gone for 2 weeks now. Until my exams are over. I might be streaming on the 9th already, I might not. Depends on how tired I am at that point. But yeah. I really hate that I'm currently just feeling too exhausted for stream, but I really do think it's just being too stressed about everything. So once I have a grasp on that all, I think it's going to be a lot better. I'll also be gone for vacation again after the week where I'm back. So I hope afterwards I'll have a little bit more energy again to do this. I don't know yet what my plan is for when I'm back. I do kind of want to do something bigger, but I don't know what. So I'll think about it. I'll let you all know. But until then, let's find someone to raid. Dan is live, so let's just go raid Dan. One last time before I leave for break. Yeah. Thank you all for coming to stream, it's been fun. Even if, I don't know. It's definitely not the most active stream. I don't know if, in hindsight, I don't know if Stellaris was such a good game to stream, but... I don't know. I also very much just get into my own head with this. Raid message. It's going to be, President Schmort of the Empire of Us. I think that's going to be a fun raid message, with whatever raid emote you like. And yeah. I see you all next time. Whenever that is, I guess. Bye.